shave, please.
Well, we sure want to thank you, Mr.
Earp. Wyatt Earp.
What? You're not by any chance the marshal from Dodge City?
Ex-marshal. What are you doing up here?
None of your business.
Why don't you behave yourself? Go on, get out. Go on back where you belong.
I'm not leaving till she gets out of town.
The first kiss is always the sweetest. From under a broad sombrero.
Told you to get out of town and stay out.
We're through talking, Marshal. My advice to you is start carrying your gun.
That's good advice.
Here's mighty entertainment that combines the exciting action of reckless pioneer days, the romantic conflicts of men and women who led perilous lives, the lusty humor of those who dared America's frontiers, and the breathtaking beauty of scenes filmed in the magnificence of the great Southwest.
Okay, corral. Okay, corral. They're the outlaw band, make their final stand. Okay, corral.
Burt Lancaster as the famous Wyatt Earp. Kirk Douglas as the notorious Doc Holliday. Two men as different as day and night. Yet fate linked them together through the violent years.
Get going, down the back stairs.
Much obliged, Marshal.
I'll see you in Dodge City and thank you properly.
You can thank me properly by staying out of Dodge City.
Rhonda Fleming as Laura Dembo.
All right, go then. Clean up Tombstone. There's 100 tombstones on the frontier, all crying for the great Wyatt Earp. Clean them all up.
Jo Van Fleet as Kate Fisher.
Well, let me tell you something, Doc Holliday. All them fancy clothes and that smart talk of yours don't make you no gentleman. You are dirt, just like me.
John Ford has had a distinguished career as a director and producer of motion pictures. The only director ever to have been honored with 6 Academy Awards. He has given the world a cavalcade of memorable film classics spanning more than 40 years. Now, for Warner Brothers, John Ford brings to the screen Marie Sando's powerful historical narrative, Cheyenne Autumn. It is of a time when America still struggled to preserve its hard-won frontiers, when both the land and its people were rugged and heroic, and sometimes cruel.
Now, would you hold that bottle up, miss? Hold it up high. Now, you. I want you to keep your eye right on that bottle. Don't even blink. It's kind of like hypnotizing. Keep your eye right on Homer. Keep your eye right on the bottle. You're not going to even feel it. Give me the bottle again. One side.
For a small band of Cheyenne, shunted to a barren reservation in Oklahoma Territory, it was a time of desperation. These are the heroes of this epic story.
You know I came here to carry out a task. I can't leave now.
Bunking in this schoolhouse won't help.
It will show them that I'm on their side.
Not unless you can change color. You know what they call whites? Vejos. And Vejo
means fighter.
That's right. And that's what they think of us. That's what they think of all of us.
And why shouldn't they? How many Cheyenne have you fought? How many have you killed?
The less than 300 men, women, and children fought a fantastic running battle with an army of more than 10,000 bluecoats in a seemingly hopeless exodus to their Yellowstone homeland nearly 1,500 miles away.
Get the guns out! All right, the wagon, sir! Get the guns! Move! Yes, sir! Come on, move it! Come on. Get him out of there! Let's go! I told you to cover that flank!
I'm sorry, sir.
From now on, you don't scratch till I itch.
Is as big as the story and the spectacle. Filmed in Technicolor with giant Super Panavision 70 cameras, Cheyenne Autumn stars Richard Widmark, Carol Baker, Carl Malden, Sal Mineo, Dolores Del Rio, Ricardo Montalban, Gilbert Rowland, Arthur Kennedy, Patrick Wayne, Elizabeth Allen, John Carradine, Victor Jory, and James Stewart as Wyatt Earp. Edward G. Robinson as the Secretary of the Interior, and a supporting cast of thousands.
The Rio Grande, outlaws rule the borderlands as Federal Marshal Wyatt Earp answers a plea for help at Rio Bravo Junction from a desperate girl.
What is it? Jenny Lee's got a new gun.
Jenny Lee has got a new gun. Wyatt Earp, riding to a showdown in a bitter, unrelenting fight for control of a territory. Gunman of the Rio Grande, crammed with action and adventure. A beautiful girl who knows Wyatt's style of fighting and loving.
You looking for me, mister? You unloaded it.
From the Mexican border to Rio Bravo, the word is passed. Get rid of Wyatt Earp. One gun to challenge a whole band of pistoleros. But when that gun is Wyatt Earp's, it sort of equalizes matters.
Wyatt Earp, hero with a badge, or cold-blooded killer. Wyatt Earp lived through the gunfight at the OK Corral. That may have been a mistake.
Under arrest. For what? Murder.
Tom McLaury threw back his coat lapel to show that he was unarmed. And that's when the Earps and Holiday opened fire.
You did that deliberately.
Wyatt Earp, hero with a badge, or cold-blooded killer.
If I gave you a posse of 25 men, you think you might possibly find Earp?
and maybe even arrest him.
You couldn't get a conviction in a federal court or a local one, and you never intended to try. And those aren't warrants you got there. Those are hunting licenses.
I'm on a count. 1, 2, 3. You can draw on 2. I'll wait till 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wyatt Earp. Did he rescue the West or use it as a private shooting gallery?
I need Wyatt Earp dead and cold. Go on, have one. If you're gonna kill like me, you might as well drink like me.
James Garner as Wyatt Earp. Jason Robards as Doc Holliday. Robert Ryan as Ike Clanton. Most legends of Wyatt Earp end with the gunfight at the OK Corral. Our story begins there.
Heroes aren't always beautiful. Into the camera. He gambled for a living and killed for a hobby. He spent 7 years dying, and he made damn sure he didn't go alone. For the past 90 years, this man has been a hero. Until now. Some men bought her. Some got her for nothing. Playing for the lady.
Why don't you play the gentleman?
One hand of stud, and she belonged to the winner. Or the loser. They all treated her like dirt. Why not? For the past 90 years, this woman has been a heroine. Until now. On a good day, he might pistol whip a drunk, shoot an unarmed man, bribe a politician, and get paid off by an outlaw. I run the law. You run the gambling. We'll both end up rich. He was a U.S. Marshal. For the past 90 years, this man has been a hero. Until now. Shotguns. They got shotguns. Spread out. Holiday, this ain't none of your affair. We're here to talk to her. Talk. Doc Holliday. Katie Elder. Wyatt Earp. There has never been a Western like Doc.
You know how hard it is being in competition with a horse and 16 automobiles?
No, Nancy, I'd rather be with you than almost any car I got.
What about your horse?
The year is 1929, and Hollywood's biggest star is about to meet a legendary marshal.
Mr. Wyatt Earp? That's right. I'm mixed, isn't it?
Since when do I need a technical advisor?
Their styles are different.
You're the one's got hit what you're shooting at. All I gotta do is look good.
But when there's trouble, their answers are the same.
Assault? That can get you a lot of hard time.
Well, not if I shoot the witnesses.
I threatened to rope him behind my horse and drag him, and you waltz in here as pretty as you please and threaten to kill him. I don't like being out-threatened.
Sorry.
I didn't know you could drive.
I can.
You ever done any flying?
What the hell do you think you're doing? Mostly trying to stay alive.
Bruce Willis and James Garner in a Blake Edwards film. Sunset.
That's the truth. Every word. Give or take a lie or two.
It was a place where a man could start over, where a fortune could be made. They say every town has a story. Tombstone has a legend.
Who is he?
That's Wyatt Earp. Better name for himself as a peace officer.
I heard of you.
I'm retired.
You must be Doc Holliday. You retired too?
Not me. I'm in my prime.
Hollywood Pictures presents.
The only real law around here is the cowboys.
The story of Wyatt Earp.
The first time in our lives we got a chance to stop wandering and finally be a family. Now this is trouble we don't need.
If we're gonna have a future in this town, it's gotta have some law and order.
What do you want, Ringo?
I want your blood. I want your soul. I want them both right now.
They shot your brother.
Now the time has come for justice.
Guess maybe you better swear me in.
And he has to live up to his reputation.
You got a fight coming.
I'll be there!
One last time.
None of your problem, Doc. You don't have to mix up in this.
That is a hell of a thing for you to say to me.
In a battle.
The last charge of Wyatt Earp and his immortals.
At the OK Corral.
Oh, my God.
The West would never forget. Kurt Russell. Val Kilmer. Dana Delaney. Powers Booth. Michael Biehn. Bill Paxton. Jason Priestley, Sam Elliott, and Charlton Heston.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me!
Justice is coming to Tombstone.
Is there going to be a fight, Wyatt?
I think there must be. I gotta tell you something, Wyatt. I told your brothers when they went off to fight, and I suppose the time's come for you. You know, I'm a man that believes in the law. After your family, it's about the only thing you got to believe in. But there are plenty of men who don't care about the law. Men who will take part in all kinds of viciousness. Don't care who gets hurt. When you find yourself in a fight with such viciousness, hit first if you can. And when you do hit to kill.
give you children. We'll make our own place where no one will find us. And I won't die on you.
I'm dead anyway. So if you want to go out in a blaze of glory, I'm with you.
The closer you keep your family, the better.
Nothing counts so much as blood. The rest are just strangers.
I'm with the Kansas City Star. I have a meeting with a Mr. Wyatt Earp.
My name
is Marshal Wyatt Earp.
My destiny was laid out for me, but would protect those who couldn't protect themselves.
Always with your duty, Wyatt.
Dora wasn't just anyone. One night would change everything.
A senseless killing
Anyone see anything? Spike Kennedy was around.
will set the West's greatest lawman on the trail of a ruthless killer.
I'm gonna be by your side.
This here is Sheriff Bat Masterson. Your Honor, we need a warrant for the arrest of Spike Kennedy.
Whose family operated above the law.
You fear retribution from his father.
I'm ordering you to stay.
With all due respect, sir, I ain't gonna let Spike Kennedy get away.
I'm gonna go with
Dr. John Henry Holliday, at your service.
Looks like you boys got yourself a posse down there.
Sean Roberts.
We can't give up now.
Matt Dallas.
Gonna make it right.
Trace Adkins.
My God, what have you brought upon us?
And Val Kilmer.
That's what we set out for. No turning back.
Wyatt Earp's Revenge.
Forget everything you know about Wild West history. The gunfight at the OK Corral. It wasn't the end of a story. It was just the beginning. Tombstone.
It was an unusually sophisticated town for the time.
The day-to-day peacekeeping was done by three brothers, Virgil, Morgan, and Wyatt Earp. The Cowboys were a notorious criminal gang like the Mafia. They had a mob boss, Ike Clanton. Ike wanted to send out a warning that the Cowboys were as powerful as ever.
The whole Earp family got targeted following the OK Corral.
I'm gonna kill every one of them.
He was seeking revenge in any way he could get it.
It became known as the Vendetta Ride.
He is now going rogue, becoming a vigilante.
Ike had found a way to stoke up the flames of the past.
There's big money involved here. Even the President of the United States feels that he has to intervene.
He's got violence, he's got family, everybody on the edge of their seats wondering what's gonna happen.
Order! The stage was set between Wyatt Earp and Ike Clanton. The future of America was at stake.